former number 8 for the Free State Cheetahs as well, a lifelong servant of the franchise. May he rest in peace. What a servant he was indeed. From the player to the refereeing, always a part of the Free State franchise. And we are ready to get underway with round one's action here from the City of Roses. Paul Mentor will blow the whistle for us. Duan Pretorius in the number 10 jersey there. A proper servant of Griffons rugby. And the Cheetahs ready to receive, ready to defend their title. Their 7th title, and look to add to that to make it 8. Of course, they're chasing down the team in the number 1 spot. They've got a few years to go if they want to get there of going back-to-back, because Western Province have won this trophy 34 times.
Good to go.
Duan Pretorius sends it high. The abrasive physical number 10 goes long. And the Cheetahs start on the front foot thanks to Jean-Andre Rudolph, who only has 1 gear. Solid crash ball. The Cheetahs looking confident in the opening seconds of this match on home turf. 10 matches in the pool stages effectively for the teams this year, as opposed to the 14 of last year, to make sure this competition fits into the tight window that is being put on offer. Scrum Griffons.
Immediately into action, Ethan Wenzel under so much pressure. A bit of a miskick there. He's got huge boots to fill in Ruan Pina. What a fitting send-off it was for him winning the Currie Cup last year at number 10. Rivan Kriya, incredible. He would have taken some experience from him, but a miskick there from Wenzel. He's just a fantastic distributor of the ball, and he's got a very good boot on him as well. Isaac van der Westhuizen, the new head coach of the Toyota Free State Cheetahs, will be watching with a keen eye Ethan Wenzel. Will he be the answer?
Let's go. Crouch. Bind. Set. Remember, you can't pass the tunnel.
Solid at scrum time to start things off, and Schaefer gets it away to Pretorius. He loves to crash it up himself, and he's got a hard runner at the inside center as well. In Jean-Andre de Beer, that one goes to ground. Positive start for the Griffons.
Yeah, positive, but you've got to be accurate. They need a good start. They want to take the lead nice and early. That was a big opportunity for them. Great carry, Duan Pretorius, their captain. He's a tough man to bring down. Good cut in here. And Gideon van der Merwe keeps working. That smart play from him to rip it out of De Beer's hands. What an opportunity. Gone a begging.
Gideon van der Merwe, man who drinks concrete and eats nails.
Crouch. Bind. Okay, quick reset, guys. Quick reset, please.
Courteous reset from the 2 scrums, recognizing that they did not have their systems working, didn't need Paul Mentor to step in. They dismantled, and they will go again.
Big one here. Moango, Ngundua, Chadley, Van, Tolani, Jacobs.
Okay, let's go. Crouch. Bind. Set. Yeah, just going down. Going down straight.
You don't see that often. He's excellent at adjusting as well. Skalk Ferreira has got all the experience in the world to do that. But great start. A little bit overextended there, the Cheetahs front row. Paul Mentor not happy with it. He already did reset the scrum once. Trying to speed up the game. Did get a warning.
Ben, just give me the time. I can't see it on the big screen.
What a start for the debutant.
Thank you so much.
Moango, Ngundua. Another one, debutant here. Play for the Bulls youth, Kamani Kota.
Kota slides it home, 3 points on the board for the Novovit Griffons, who lead over the Cheetahs.
And that just shows you how important exits are. It was a missed kick from Ethan Wenzel. And slowly but surely, the Novavik Griffons just applied pressure, asked some good questions, got their points.
Restart from Ethan Wenzel has been allowed to bounce by the Griffons. It's dangerous. Duan Pretorius is trying to secure. Cassendes after that as well.
Here's the ball.
The Cheetahs are on the ball, and Revan Krier ready to clear. Away to Rudolph. Good defensive pressure rushing up out of the line. The Griffons shutting down that attacking opportunity. Rudolph making meters as always. Griffons players losing their feet as they tried for the turnover, and they've given away the advantage. Aranos Skutsia, the Namibian international, crashing it up. Scott Ferreira, no player more experienced than him, possibly in South African rugby at 40 years of age. Zwanele Zito, supported by Sekakete's lock partner, Krier, away to Wenzel. Wenzel asked the question. Dynamic fly-off he is, so capable, so skilled. Oh, beautiful hand from the Cheetahs on the outside. Sabu Nkosi. Nkosi for the line.
Time is off.
Wow.
Time is off.
He's got special powers. This
He's not on touch. I confirm.
That's the Sabu Nkosi I know, Paul Stubbs.
Ben, I'm coming to you.
Yes, Paul.
Okay, my on-field decision is no try. I've got a white player losing the ball forward. Can you please just confirm the facts for me? Thank you.
Okay, we'll get back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Got you. I was playing advantage. I'm going to go back for the advantage if it remains no try.
Paul, here's the footage.
Thank you, Ben. Maybe a front angle.
You heard the Griffons players shouting as they looked at the big screen. Out! Let's see if he got the ball down cleanly, and he does so before his feet touch the ground again now, because it looked like they were out of play. Ooh, it's escaped.
He's not out there.
Yeah.
Then this screen is not clear for me.
On-field call was no try.
Yeah, just calm down. Calm down. Let's just give the TMO enough time. Okay.
TMO
Ben,
Ben
I think the
cross.
front angle is the best angle, ne?
We're going to bring it to you again, Paul.
Okay, thank you, Ben. That screen is much better than this one.
A couple of chirps on the field about the screens being HD or not. Paul Mente heading over to the bigger screen.
Ben, I don't have a press there. For me, like I said, on-field decision, no try, because I've got the player losing the ball forward. Do you have... Just confirm the facts for me, please.
Yes, Paul, he lost the ball, he lost control, so
He
you're going
lost
to go with the
control of the
knock-on?
ball. So knock-on. So no try. No try, we come back for the advantage. Yeah.
Your thoughts, Fetch?
Yeah, so for me, I like that. I like the intent. That's the Sabu Nkosi I know. The goose step,
Okay.
extreme power off
Back
the
10,
mark.
guys, please.
Tell you what, the loose forwards, Vikas
You've got
Nivenhuis
options,
and
Victor.
Tato Mavundla,
You've got
do
options,
so well
one
to
here,
cross
one
cover
there. You want that one there? Okay.
and disrupt Sabu Nkosi. But he's a prolific finisher.
Yeah, tackler not rolling away.
16 Springbok caps, 9 tries.
Saw an interview, Fetch, where he said he still believes he can become a Springbok again. What do you think?
I think it's about what he thinks. I think it's about what he'll do, and I'm sure every single South African will be sitting at the edge of their seat just hoping that they'll see him return to his old form, and an extremely exciting player to watch.
Extremely
Number 3,
exciting.
let's open up. Okay, thank you.
So the Cheetahs,
Come back on.
the 5-meter line out, Ethan Wenzel. Just about keeping it in play. Great line-out take as well. No sack there for the Griffons. Driving forward, Aiden Davis controlling the maul, which collapses, and a penalty advantage to the home team again. Wenzel with the cross kick for Sabu Nkosi. Drink it in. The Cheetahs have a new number 10, and he's good.
That was excellent. Under so much pressure, didn't have much time. The accuracy is just stunning for me. What a cross kick. Sabu Nkosi gets his 16th Currie Cup try. And I tell you what, 2 touches of the ball and he's looking on fire. Can he do it throughout the game? Just good patience, good defense from the Griffons initially, but under pressure, that rush defense comes up and he's caught in no man's land. Caught a brilliant finish from Nkosi. Some have said he's not looking as quick anymore.
20 seconds.
Wenzel. If you watch the Varsity Cup final, he slotted a tougher kick than that to win the cup. 7 points to 3, Cheetahs lead.
Yeah, fantastic. I don't agree with those who say he's not as quick. He's looked really good. For me, this is so impressive from the debutant Ethan Wenzel, Shimla's hero, him winning the Varsity Cup just a few months ago, and what a finish from the ex-Springbok. Great start to the Toyota Free State Cheetahs.
3, 2, 1.
Duan Pretorius gets us back underway. Zito, just as his jump and lift was coming to an end, taking that one in and taking it well. Clear. Got a good bunch of loose forwards to the Cheetahs available today, and many injured as well. Aiden Davis crashing it up there. Here's Wenzel.
Yeah.
Keeps that one in field, intentionally so. Quarter at the back. Oh, he's been taken by the first defender. Now wrapping around is Gilroy Philander. Duan Pretorius marked up by Sabu Nkosi, who makes his hit and makes it well.
Playing the 9. Playing the 9. Under the new law, you can't play the 9. You're clearly putting the 9 into the ruck.
Paul Menti's been sharp, the referee. Spotted the space between Nkosi's palm and the ball, which was the right call. And again, good words there to Gideon van der Merwe. With the new laws, you're not allowed to play the scrum off, pull him back into the ruck. You have to allow him to play the ball. It's just to speed the game up here. Gideon van der Merwe is a workhorse.
Yeah, he has a mark.
Molded
the middle.
in the trenches. Gideon van der Merwe, you can see he's tempted there. He's got to keep working through, and you're not allowed to play the scrum off at all.
Open up!
Chadley Wen feeds the line out. Wonderful execution from the Griffons, putting them on the front foot. Powering into contact is Nevenhuis. Away by Schaefer. Incisive running each and every phase from the Griffons. Need to recycle that ball quicker though. Schaefer gets it away, the former Puma. Caught behind the gain line this time. And a tackle that disrupts momentum. Pretorius looking to skip, but he skipped all of his players and missed. Korta picking up the pieces. Dangerous stepping from the former Blitzbock. Schaefer. It's Kirtley Thomas.
Tackle! There's the ball.
All sorts happening on the ground there. Schaefer realizing that Kasende was shooting up out of the line, potentially going to intercept that skip ball as the Cheetahs are running out of numbers on the blind. Still they tried with Philander. Force the issue.
It was on that skip pass. If it had gone into Keanu Vers's hands, he had the support of Korta coming around as well. They did have a 2-on-1 there, the Griffons. And again, it's that accuracy when the opportunity is on. Gilroy Philander had a lot of work to do here. Munir Hartzenberg does well to apply pressure around the arms.
Yeah.
Makes it difficult for Philander to get a good place.
I just want to see a better picture, please.
Good defense from the Toyota Free State Cheetahs, who are also enjoying the lion's share of possession. They need accuracy to build those phases, the Griffons.
Let's go, crouch. Bind. Set.
Scrum put into the Cheetahs. Clear feeds. Steady as you like at scrum time. Well-timed chase from the Cheetahs. Look at that defensive line sprinting upfield. Wenzel's kick well measured. It stops before the try line. Putting huge pressure on the fullback. Korta, who's taken his chances here. Wow.
You don't often see the wingers putting in big hits. Nkosi drops his shoulder. And now it's Dan Kasende. That'll be a huge joy for their head coach, Isaac van der Westhuizen. a kick is made by the chase. And just look at how many Toyota Cheetahs numbers there are around there. Brilliant work from Kasende. Kota really had no choice. He did have the support of Gilroy Philander, but he's also marked. That's an incredible kick chase.
Much better picture. Well done.
Just love how Ethan Wenzel decides to drive it nice and low, making it difficult for the outside backs to get underneath the ball, allowing that kick chase to get up.
Clear. Feeds the scrum. Should be clean ball at the back. On previous evidence of scrum time, Clear takes his time, choosing his options. It's too easy. He's in, untouched. Ethan Wenzel on debut.
What a story. What a story. Could he become the Toyota Free State Cheetahs hero? First Currie Cup try. What a debut, first 12 minutes. And after that initial exit with the up and under, that mistake, he's been spot on. This is just brilliant. Great decoy run there from Alim Gijima. And then Gilroy Philander shifts off to Lita Nkula. Great set piece play. Opens up like the Red Sea for Ethan Wenzel. Created one, scored one.
Wenzel taking it all in his stride. Slides another one home. It's 14 points to 3. The Cheetahs lead.
Two sides to attack from. They split the Griffons' defensive line. Great decoys there, keeping the inside defender narrow, and it opens up nicely for Ethan Wenzel. What a Currie Cup debut.
Duan Pretorius goes short this time. Great height on that. The Griffons put pressure and win the ball back. That's exactly what the coach would have wanted to see, just how they drew it up. Kirtley Thomas takes it in for the Griffons. And now on the charge is Orateng Kwikanyang on debut in the Currie Cup as well. Pretorius very much not on debut in the Currie Cup, all for the Griffons. The stalwart sends it wide, and Kota using those dancing feet to evade a couple of defenders.
Stay onside.
Schaefer skips one to Ngundue, another debutant in the Griffons starting lineup. Schaefer, Pretorius, charging the fence from the Cheetahs. See if the Griffons got just beyond those 3 players. There would have been danger on the outside. Jandre de Beer, the Nuggety number 12, makes meters all the same, and Schaefer tries to thread the needle.
White.
Lita Nkula,
Go back.
yet another debutant on the field today. Pretorius.
On now.
Gershwin Ware,
Two is on.
yet another blitzbok on the field today. Oh, what a kick from Gershwin Ware.
Yeah, that's something we don't really talk a lot about, but he's got a very good boot on him, Gershwin Ware. Ball in hand, he's so dangerous. But his decision making, he's a proper baller, proper rugby player, Gershwin Ware.
Yeah,
Filling some big boots in Duran Hoffman, Thomas Smith as well at fullback. It'll be a big day for Kota. He's already seen a lot of action.
Mexico is a lovely boys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Chadley Wen directing traffic. 2 ball for the Griffons. Good fight as well in the line out. They'll know that they have to fight hard. They've got 2 experienced locks there jumping against them, and Seka Kete and Zito. All sorts of Cheetahs players on the wrong side of that rolling maul.
Ball is available. Ball is available. Here is it. Stay on side.
All's well that ends well. Schaefer gets it free. Bang! Big hit on Jandre de Beer. He's used to that. Schaefer. Great initiative from Ngundue. He's looked keen on the charge. The front ranker with the shock of blonde hair. Here's Bolani Jacobs. Schaefer. Pretorius. Once again, Kasende shooting out of the line, and Gershwin Ware trying to take him on. Kasende gets his man.
Ball popped out of the rack. Play on.
Cheetahs hunting as a pack.
Just
Again, excellent read, Daniel Kasende. Every season he's just getting better and better.
yeah.
And there was an overlap. He shot out. A very important thing there is to ID your man and make sure you catch him ball and all, because usually there'll be space and numbers on the outside.
4 men.
Hasn't just caught him ball and all. He's used that extra defender, the touchline, really well, and they've got a turnover.
Marco Janssen van Rensburg feeds the line out. He hits his captain, Sekekete. Gideon van der Merwe sets the breakdown point, and Wenzel's in position to send it high again. That kick chase solid from the Cheetahs. They get underneath the ball, disrupting the Griffons, but it's been knocked on by Sabu Nkosi. 16 cap Springbok. Gilroy Philander takes it into context. A player shooting up out of the line and missing his target. That was Alium Gijima, and now on the outside, Kota has just a little bit of space to work with, but not much time. Schaefer, Thomas. Still an advantage being played to the Griffons. Schaefer. First receiver was Mavundla. Once again, Kasenda rushing up out of the line. Sending it forward, Gershwin Ware. Going back for the penalty. Fudge. The Griffons have got to beat that rush. The Cheetahs are disrupting.
Yeah, and there's only one way to do that. You're so right. Firstly, the Cheetahs, that's the risk they take with a press and a rush defense, especially one that is so quick. You do roll the dice a little bit. If it's mistimed, you will give away penalties for being offsides. But to answer your question, Paul, they need to get the ball out into those wider channels. If Kota can join the backline, they'll have that one-man overlap, and you can see already on both sides it's coming. They're just unable to get a good, accurate pass.
What a kick to the corner. Multi-talented.
Good player, good player. We've already seen, mentioned his dancing feet. He's electric off both legs. He's also got a very, very good boot on him as well. Kamani Kota.
Crunch time for the Griffons. Wen hits the target. Thomas directing the rolling maul. It's well formed. Again, the Cheetahs wrapping around. Legally so, not being called away by Paul Mente. Chadley Wen fighting to get a view of the ball there, to get involved in the maul, to get his hands on, but the Cheetahs have totally swallowed that rolling maul. Penalty try awarded. It was illegal in the end. The Griffons get a 7-pointer.
Come. Victor.
Who is it?
Victor, come. Victor.
Victor is the name. Sekekete, the surname. He's off for 10 minutes.
No nonsense. Paul Mente. Victor, come. Into the sin bin he goes. It was rolling forward. What I like about Paul Mente there, he's taken his time to make this decision. Good line out. It goes back to Kirtley Thomas. And great work by the lifters in the front. That just allows them to set. Now they can start trying to move forward here, and they're doing that really well.
It's the same ball.
This is where Paul Mente makes sure that he's looking at the movement and the action, and there's Victor Sekekete clearly pulling down Gundua. Penalty try. Denzel France, very happy with it. Forwards coach.
Okay, let's go.
Team coached by Jacques Juries. His son not in the lineup today, as he so often is. Wenzel.
He's fine.
Goes long, too long. And the Griffons, having got a penalty try, now trailing by 4 points, have perhaps found a foothold in this match. And to remind you, although it was the SA Cup and the Cheetahs would not have been focusing as much as they are on the Currie Cup, the Griffons did beat the Cheetahs in Welkom by 36 points to 33.
Scrum
not too long ago.
Yeah, and what they did really well in that game, they went toe-to-toe with the Cheetahs. Their forward pack was really solid. Their set piece was fair and testing. And most importantly, they were willing to chuck the ball around and try to find their electric wingers. Enjoying possession now as well. Victor Sekekete, the captain, uncharacteristic of him, that mistake.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Keegan Schaefer on his debut feeds the scrum. Been a great battle at scrum time. De Beer is not the receiver. Pretorius so hard to bring down with the first defender. Occupies 3 and gets it to ground safely under the attentions of Gideon van der Merwe. Kwikanyang looking for a gap of his own.
You're clearly not supporting your body weight. You're on your elbows first on the ground. Elbows first on the ground, not supporting your body weight.
And coughing up a few penalties early on.
That's Gideon van der Merwe there. What I enjoy is that he's never in two minds, but to be fair, he had a lot of work to do to try and come around and still go through the gate and support his weight. And it's just a half a second where
6.
his initial
I
contact
know you
he
like
does.
going for it, but you must be accurate. You must support your body weight. You can't start on your elbows and then you go up.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's exactly it. Starts on his elbows, and Paul Menton, like I mentioned,
Sure. No problem.
sharpen up for it today.
The Griffons get the chance to go again after that penalty try moments ago. Chadley Wen feeds the line out once more. It's Curtly Thomas, and the Griffons set the rolling maul. They break away early this time via Kolani Jacobs. Woohoo! Gideon van der Merwe.
6 on his feet.
Turnover is good.
Use 9. Ball is available.
Took his chances there. Got away with it, the flanker. Turnover successful, and the Cheetahs have the chance to clear. Revan
Use
clear,
9.
positioning the ball and positioning Zwanele Zito as well to make sure he was protected from the charge down. Clearance into touch.
Rivan Kriya, he'll be so important for the Toyota Free State Cheetahs this season. He was in that final, scored the match-winning try in the Carling Black Label Curry Cup.
No Heidel.
That was last year to win that game.
Open up! Wing, open up!
Gideon van der Merwe has done really well for the Cheetahs there. So important to listen to the referee,
Open up!
especially as a fetcher.
No contest.
Chadley Wen fed the line out. Kolani Jacobs takes it forward. Schaefer gets it away. Abrasive play early on here from all the Griffons players. Tato Mavundla, the latest of them. Duan Pretorius sees that one drift in front of his eyeballs, and ho-ho! Good stepping from Gershwin Ware.
Stay on side.
Schaefer. Not short on confidence with ball in hand are the Griffons. Able to retain possession very well. Also, Rian Olafia getting it out the back, caught on the outside, sent it outside to Philander. Philander's asking the question.
He's blitz.
Inside the 5.
That's what the Griffons need to do more of. There's space out there. There are opportunities. Daniel Kasende. Try saving effort here now. Philander looked like he was in for all money. How is that?
Backline
Look at how
please.
far Daniel Kasende comes from him.
Yeah. He's just tying his
Brilliant.
laces. We're just waiting for him. Time is off. Okay, laces done. Come, boys, let's go. No? I gave them the same message, you remember. Let's go, boys, please. 4
Feeling
men.
the pressure. The Griffons have been camping in
receiver.
the Cheetahs
Step
22.
out, please. Thank you.
Remember, they
Stay
don't
there.
have their captain, Victor
Wait.
Sekakete, as well for this line out.
Wait.
Janse van Rensburg. Ooh.
And there's a contest. That's not straight, and there's a contest.
Now, Paul Mentor's pointing that out because one of the new laws is that if there is no contest, the throw-in from the hooker is allowed to drift slightly to the wrong side or the right side, but there was a contest from the Griffons, so it's going to be a scrum Griffons.
There's someone who was a jumping lock myself. I think that's the right call. If there is no pressure, don't reward the defensive side by keeping it safe. If they do go up and they're trying to get the ball, do reward them if their
Let's go, please.
throw doesn't allow for a fair
Come in, boys.
contest. And that's fantastic work from the Griffons. They get the reward and huge try-scoring opportunity to take the lead here. Gonna have to be clinical.
Bind. Set.
Huge opportunity for the Novavit Griffons. Keegan Schaefer reaching in. Jandre de Beer, straight up crash ball from the big number 12. Good handle on the ground from the Griffons.
Release.
Within about a meter or so now. How do they approach this? They go again with the pick and go. Jacobs there to protect, but they're over the line and held up.
Ball Ball is held up, goal line drop out. Goal line drop out, held up.
Loves contact. De Beer, the raging bull.
White, everyone behind the ball, boys.
Just need to keep
After the
that
ball.
fire in the belly.
Let's go, number 10.
Keep a cool,
Let's go.
calm and collected head in those areas. Composure and patience is everything. Remember, they are also upper player. Victor Sekakete, their captain, still
Let's go, please.
in the sin bin for 3 more minutes.
Ethan Wenzel executes the goal line dropout, goes as long as possible, as far as Gilroy Philander. Duan Pretorius tries the drop goal. He knew that was sliding off the side of the boot as soon as he hit it. And Litang Kula able to respond.
Sure, that's fine.
Counting down the seconds till their captain returns. The Toyota Cheetahs holding on to that 4-point lead.
Yeah,
Kijk
perfect.
voor mij, kijk voor mij. Ja. Klaar, mes. Vijf. Kom op. 6 out of 6, joh. 6 out of 6. Gaat op. Get up. Maar moet achter.
Wen feeds up to receive Rian Olivier. He can only manage to tap it back. A difficult one to handle. And Mwango Nkundue takes it into contact. Schaefer sends it off to Kwikanyang. Former Tuks player into contact. Jandre de Beer, former CUT player. Pretorius floats one over the top under pressure. And Gershwin Ware. Deceptive running again from the winger. Fight on the ground. Yep, penalty. Penalty count rising for the Cheetahs in the first half.
Who's the new captain? You're the new captain.
Showing good intent, Siso Nkosi.
There's just a couple of penalties in different phases of play.
On the ground there. His knees are touching the ground. He's not allowed to rip the ball. Has to release the tackler. But he's competing. He's here to play. Nkosi. Seen him on attack and defense. Had a few jackal attempts.
Yeah, he's here. Just wait.
As a coach, that's what you want. You want to see
Okay.
your wingers searching
can you
for
go?
work.
Okay, time back on, playing the ball on the ground.
What a difference a year makes, Twinty. The Griffons. And this was why the Curry Cup designed it that team that was promoted gets 2 years in the Curry
Here's the
Cup.
mark.
1 year to set yourself, the second year to contest.
Yeah, huge. Again, SA Rugby with some fantastic innovations, and you can see clearly here. It's paying off for a Griffons side that has lost so many players, but systems are in place. Take about Denzel France and Mr. Juries.
Wen feeds the line out, another quality one to the front. It's Curtly Thomas taking it, and Jandre de Beer taking on the hooker, unafraid, bouncing him off.
Backwards.
Ah, and Ngundue just couldn't hold on to that. It's gone backwards, according to referee Mente. That player's on the ground. Yep, there's trouble. There we go.
You're on the ground, you're clearly playing the ball while you're on the ground. No. I just gave a warning now.
Great player, Jandre Rudolph. Impulse control has never been his forte.
I think that's perfectly put, isn't it? But, you know, tip of the hat to the Griffons here. They're just building phases, frustrating the Toyota Free State Cheetahs. They've got another yellow card. Fortunately, just 30 seconds left for their captain to return.
Yeah.
He's playing out of his boots.
Just keep time on, just keep the shot
Literally.
for me, please.
Yeah, he's the one who's setting up that go forward. And that's so important if you want to get to phase 5. De Beer doing really well for them.
Kota keeps this one straight and true. Another 3 points on the board for the Griffons. They trail by 1. It's 14-13.
Yeah, you can see the referee has been really strict about the fetching. All players and a lot of players in the Cheetahs side have gotten a warning already. Gideon van der Merwe is a player who was able to listen to the referee, and it's so important if you want to play that kind of a game to have the referee on your side. Fine lines at the ruck.
Wenzel gets us back underway. It's a 1-point game now with 10 minutes to play until the halftime whistle and 14 men on the field again for the Cheetahs. Rudolph swapping with his captain Sekekete, who's back on the field now.
Ball is available.
Schaefer taking his time. He's had a great start to this match. Lita Nkula safe under the high ball, initiating the counter-attack, looking for support, and Gundue.
Let go. There's the ball. 9 play.
Kriya desperately unhappy with the situation. Gundue slowing down the ball for the Cheetahs. No penalty advantage for the home team though, and Ngijima spotted and stopped. Kriya
Use 9. No, it's not. Use 9.
looking for options. Well, that ball is very, very slow indeed. The Griffons have had the time to spread across the field and analyze the situation. Fighting for it on the ground, and even Ace unsuccessfully.
Yeah. Clearly advantage, clearly offside there.
Nkula, a penalty advantage waiting for the Cheetahs. Sweet relief. They'll keep it in hand as long as possible. They know they have 14 players on the field. Ngijima, under pressure, Janse van Rensburg can't hit the mark, so it's near Hartzenberg.
No advantage. No advantage, offside. The whole short side. The whole short side, offside.
It's the outside backs that need to control that offsides line, communicate with the players on the inside, and Keanu Fast is also way over the offsides line. That penalty was going to come sooner or later, and the defense was holding strong there. It's an easy
Okay, thanks, buddy.
potential entry into the green zone and a scoring opportunity for the Cheetahs. Both sides struggling with their discipline. But it's been mostly the Cheetahs who have been
Pepple, you're on the line.
struggling the most.
That is the
I'd say
middle.
Jean-Jean
On the line.
Rudolph off for
On the
another
line.
7 minutes
On
about.
the line.
Janse van Rensburg feeds the line out, 8 ball, then they set the rolling maul, an immediate penalty advantage. Van der Merwe breaks away from the maul and scores for the Cheetahs.
Always looking for opportunities. Double decade of tries now. 20 for Gideon van der Merwe, but it's well worked. No contest. They're down a man. That's what's so impressive. And Jean-Jean Rudolph isn't there. But the mauling is all about picking your moment. The window of opportunity is so slight. Gideon van der Merwe does well.
Now, remember, if you share away, according to the law, if you share away, it remains the same maul. Attackers did not share away. Your team collapsed the maul. Same maul for me. Thank you, Duan. 20 seconds, kicker.
Courteous conversation between the captain of the Griffons and Paul Mente. And now the countdown is on for Ethan Wenzel. To remind you, the countdown clock has gone down from 90 seconds to 60 seconds. That's why he's in a rush. No worries for Ethan Wenzel. The debutant adds another 2 to the tally. And the Cheetahs lead 21 points to 13.
That discipline has been the big difference between these two sides. And Gideon van der Merwe picks his moment beautifully there. He's so good at the tail of a maul.
3, 2, 1.
Pretorius goes short again. He worked out last time, and once again the Griffons got the Cheetahs second guessing themselves, but they've won possession back all the same. Ali Paya Ngijima
Stay on side.
takes it into
Use
contact.
9. Taken back.
Wenzel
Bandage over.
keeping it in field again, going long. Hits Pretorius, who goes to quarter.
22 is on.
Precise boot he's shown that he has. That kick going slightly long, and Kula choosing to field it.
White.
Responding in kind. What a boot from Lita Nkula.
That puts a mammoth of a kick. That Lita Nkula has got a huge left boot on him. Got some really good kicking options. The Toyota Free State Cheetahs.
Yeah.
Already seen how good Wenzel has been with his boot. Lita Nkula also just gives them the option to get
Stay 10,
deep
9.
into the Griffons half when looking for touch. They've got an opportunity to apply pressure at the line out as well. What a kick.
Behind the line, boys. Behind the line.
When Kirby Thomas at the 2 ball, becoming predictable, and the Cheetahs get up there to contest. Disrupting, but not winning possession back.
Use line!
Trailing by 8 points, the Griffons, with 5 minutes to half-time, will look to exit their own territory. Chase on the kick coming from Gershwin, where Sibu and Corsi taking it into contact. Another penalty advantage against the Griffons.
On the neck.
And the penalty count is turned from being against the Cheetahs to against the Griffons now. A succession of them. This one going to Orateng Kwikanyang.
And that's the effect, having a good kicker.
Line is the middle.
Great take from Spoon Corsi. Good tackle fight, puts Gershwin Ware under pressure, and you can see that seatbelt wrap coming through there.
Brilliant feed to the line out from Jantje van Rensburg, evading that desperate hand from the Griffons. It's another penalty advantage against the Griffons. They may be in danger of seeing a player leave the field, just as the Cheetahs have seen 2 of theirs leave. Nkula, great leg drive in the tackle.
Time is off, number 10. You are fine there, come. Number 10. Time is off.
It's a conversation he doesn't want to have.
I had you collapsing, sacking a lifter there, and then collapsing that maul there, and then again collapsing there. Those are 3 in a row. The next one is going. Have a word quickly.
Can I ask?
Yeah?
We had 1 collapse and we got a yellow card. 2 in a row.
No.
That's 2 in a row.
Okay, Victor, at the time you were off the field, I explained to the captain that was here, that was not for a collapsing of the maul.
Are we not having momentum?
Yeah. Okay, step back 10, please. 10, please. Okay, Juan, ready? Okay. Collapsing a maul. Yeah.
Final warning for the Griffons. The Cheetahs will seek their bonus point try before halftime.
See the chat the captain was having, Johan Pretorius with his side. It's in a defendable position here. They're not under too much pressure. They didn't need to give away any penalties.
Receiver, stay out.
Just about working out for the Cheetahs, slipping through the fingers. No knock on though, and Krier gets it away. Zito sets the right, quick ball for Krier. The Cheetahs looking dangerous. Ngijima cuts back into traffic. Oh, they'll be really happy with that. The Griffons, it's come bouncing out of the rolling maul as well. Gundue with the quick pick up, the tight head prop. Loves to run with ball in hand.
The line of the shoulders. Just above the line of the shoulders. Above the line of the shoulders, tackle on him, number 4. Number 4, tackle above the line of the shoulders. Let's go, please.
That's against Mzwanele Zito from Utenake. Played 43 times for Carcassonne. He's traveled. Mzwanele Zito, he's got the experience not to make those mistakes. Probably frustration having lost the opportunity to score, and this was excellent defense here by Koikanyang. Olani Jacobs is there as well, and well, ever present, Juan Pretorius to pick up the pieces. Ndua showed a little bit of pace there as well, but it wasn't the initial tackle Zito on him.
Don't close, White, don't close. No contact.
Chadley Wen in his 4th Currie Cup cap feeds the line out. Quality line out again from the Griffons. Jandre Rubia sees some players on the outside and feeds Kota. Kota with Kasende marking him. Kasende gets through a lot of work on that wing, covering the kick and the players. Gundue.
Get out!
Tremendous debut for the tight head prop. He is looking good. Schaefer plays it blind. Tough pass from Gershon Ware. Fed back inside to Keanu Fess. Got some exciting backline players to the Griffons.
He's got it. Leave him. He's got it.
Turnovers, good. Fighting in the midst of that clear out. somehow keeping their hands on the ball. Nkula tries with the right boot, charge down. Jandre de Beer trying to get after this. Nkula's chasing, should get there first, fields it. Griffons in position to put tremendous pressure on this ruck, but they back away.
Stay on side. Use white.
All the way back at their own 5-meter line after threatening for a bonus point try moments ago. The Cheetahs set another ruck.
Stay on side.
Krier sends it back to Wenzel. Under pressure. Gets his clearance into touch. Philander with no time to waste. Feeds it back in field. Less than a minute to play in the first half. Korta. Always happy to run it back at the defense. It's taken by the first man this time. Schaefer lays his pass beautifully. Jandre de Beer feeds it back inside.
I'm playing advantage for white.
The idea was good, the execution not so. Gideon van der Merwe winning meters for the Cheetahs, putting them on the front foot. Less than 30 seconds to play in the first half now. Can the Cheetahs run the length of the field and get themselves a try? Munir Hartzenberg gets it outside to Sibu Nkosi. Hands off a tight head prop. The strong winger, and Krier goes over the top, and Gundue putting pressure on that kick as well. He is a dynamic front ranker. No real chase on the back of that kick, and Gershwin, where are the defenders is what he's asking. Taken by the second line. Too beaten with the dummy kick. Schaefer sees it shoot through his legs, and now it's been picked up by the Cheetahs. Bedlam at the end of the first half. Can the Cheetahs capitalize on broken play? Wenzel with the chip over the top. Slightly held. Wenzel's after it. Penalty try. An unbelievable turn of events to close out the first half.
Going for the ball. You went for the man. You went for the man. No, you went for the man.
Just have a look for me at that rock. The 12 hit the ball up.
The halftime whistle blows.
Yeah.
When is going to the sin bin after Ware almost cut open the Cheetahs. And they're not answering the questions right now, the Griffons, at halftime in Bloemfontein. What a way to end the first half. A bonus point try, a penalty try for the Cheetahs. And everybody has to see the humor in that. And surely everybody involved is enjoying the quality of rugby that is being executed on the field in round one of the 2024 Carling Currie Cup. It's half-time. Cheetahs lead.
Yeah, no call to make, mate. Come on, it's at Loftus Versfeld. It is going to be packed to the rafters. Absolutely cannot wait for that one there. And what a start. What a nice little warm-up as you're getting the coal and the fires ready. Get a little bit of Carling Black Label Currie Cup action on your screens. Nothing wrong.
Brilliant rugby all day.
Start legal and finish legal. You can't finish on your back and still be playing the ball. Once you're off your feet, you're out of the game. I just want you to be legal from the start until the end. Please, Chandra.
Winning his 42nd Currie Cup cap today.
Victor,
so that's evidence. It's never too late to learn.
Captain.
Yeah, Paul Mentis controlled the game really nicely.
(15-14), the Cheetahs will begin the second half. On home turf, the champions in round one of the 2024 Carling Black Label Currie Cup. Kwikanyang picks out the toughest man on the field to run into. Gideon van der Merwe makes his tackle. Schaefer to Pretorius, a testing pass for Korta, who tries to get the kick away under tremendous pressure. Rudolph back on the field and back into the action. The Cheetahs right on the brink of the try line to start the second half. Clear, plays it off the ground, away to Seka Kete, slings it wide to Kasende. Kasende beat the first, dragged down though by Philander in the end. Clear, put that one behind the defensive line. There's danger here for the Griffons, and Kula!
The kids love it in the stands. It's a fantastic try. Lita Nkula, his first try. What a try. Fantastic left foot, a soft touch. But it was Revan Krier here. Good patience, allows his players to come around the corner really nicely, and he can see it's a mismatch. They're forwards in front of the backline players. Munir Hartzenberg wins the race. It's so much work for Mavundla and Koi Kanyang, but what a finish. As Revan Krier, that's a brilliant cross kick as well. Fantastic touch, what a finish. Great skill, Nkula.
Benna, you happy? Okay.
Looking at that right knee, surely.
Okay, then on-field decision is a try. I've got the ball clearly grounded. We just want to check touch for us, please.
Okay, Paul, so we got on-field try. We're going to look for touch and goal.
Yeah, please. Otherwise, I was playing advantage for playing the ball on the ground by Pepper. If he's in touch, I'm coming back for the advantage.
You'll hope those white marks on his body came after he dotted it down. Well, in fact, he always had them, so he'll argue that, hey, guys, that's not evidence.
Let's watch the right knee here. Slides out. Does it do so before the grounding?
That's a tight one.
If we can just confirm his knee.
Paul, we're looking for the main stand camera.
Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, yeah.
Tremendous touch off the left boot to set up this opportunity. Looks
Yeah,
good.
just freeze
Yeah,
it
looks good.
when he puts it down. Yeah, if you can just freeze it when he puts it down.
It's a perfect angle, isn't it? He's got
Ball
it
is
for
on
me.
the ground now, and the knee. For me, the knee has not is not on the line yet. Is the ball on the ground now, or is it simultaneous?
Paul,
can
no,
just
so the ball was grounded before his knees touched the ground after touch and goal. So we can stay with the on-field decision of a try.
Okay, thanks, Benna. Try stand.
He deserves to give himself a round of applause. High level of skill to finish there, Litankula. Just a centimeter in it. Always nice to see those ones rewarded.
Wenzel from the touch line. Ethan Wenzel is shining on his first showing for the Cheetahs.
Revan Krier, great patience, fantastic execution of that little grabber across, and it's Litankula with so much work to do. Great finish.
3, 2, 1.
The Griffons launch it high. Pretorius goes slightly longer than his last few kicks to end off the first half, and Jandre Rudolph is always in motion.
Use 9.
Clear. The Griffons were about to bring this match back into the balance before the halftime break, before the penalty try for the Cheetahs. Sibu Nkosi ruling the skies. The pass not handled by the Cheetahs, knocked back by the Griffons, it turns out. Zito. Oh, that is brilliant play from Krier. The hands tremendous, picking it up under the knees, setting the ruck in the opposition 22. 15 players on 14 for the Cheetahs. Can they capitalize again? Jandre Rudolph's running free outside. The dummy, the go, he's in.
They're loving that one. Fantastic play, great communication to get the ball into space. Jandre Rudolph, you said it right, Paul, always in motion. It was a great take from the restart. Nkula to Jandre Rudolph gave them that go forward. And then it's just unselfish play. Great pass from Nkula out wide to Jandre Rudolph. Show and go. Back yourself. Good finish. Passes had to be accurate there in front of Jandre Rudolph, straight into the basket. That allows him to run at full tilt, and that's all he needed to get over.
They've been growing in confidence all game, Lita Nkula.
It's fantastic to see. I think it must have been quite a nervous start to this year's Currie Cup for Frans Steyn and Isaac van der Westhuizen.
Ethan Wenzel. Remember that name.
they'll be calm and they'll be clapping their hands now, not just on the bench, but Frans Steyn and Isaac van der Westhuizen as well, because their fly-off is doing really well, and Litankula looking confident. That's a fantastic spot. Keanu Fast shoots out the line, and great finish, Rudolph.
3, 2, 1.
A scoreline that has slipped away from the Griffons. Now stands at 42 points to 13, still waiting for the return of their hooker, Chadley Wen.
Ball is available.
Clearing from the base of that rack, and now setting up the clearing kick. Most likely a contestable one when you've got the likes of Sibu and Corsi in the starting traps, ready to get after it and perhaps fly high again as he did on the last. What a tackle. He's not getting to the flight of the ball. Very effective getting his man. And the Griffons finally get their hands on the ball, and they're under huge pressure. And even Ace spinning out of a couple. Quick play from Schaefer to send it over the top. Didn't necessarily see a gap there, but Ethan Wenzel fields, and Nkula, after a try and a try assist, feeling the confidence to take it to the defensive line. Krier sends one over the top, knowing that penalty advantage was waiting.
Same standard as them. Not supporting your body weight. Clearly on your elbows, number 6. Yeah, let's just wait for the kick.
Moans and groans as Wenzel does not find touch. Korta with ball in hand, sends it to Gershwin Ware, who's got a prolific boot, as we've already seen. Oh, he sent it long.
Was it taken back? Okay, sure. Okay, bring in the subs now.
Didn't really have much of a choice. Chadley Wen getting that yellow card. We see some fresh legs coming on as well. Vernon Paulo, together with Robert Hunt, making his first Currie Cup appearance here for the Toyota Free State Cheetahs. And what a moment it is for Vernon Paulo. They did really well. Aranos Kutsia, Marco Janssen van Rensburg.
Number 9, fall back 10, please. Okay.
Vernon Paulo feeds the line out. Successful at the first time of asking. Zito sends it away. Gideon van der Merwe crashing up. Ngundue making a nuisance of himself as he has throughout the match. Krier slicing that one somewhat. Griffons underneath. So is Sibu and Corsi. Advantage for the knock-on being played. Juan Pretorius gets it away to Korta, who's been under pressure almost every time he's received the ball. Gilroy Philander, if he gets some space, he is lightning quick. Not much space there. Robert Hunt makes his tackle.
No hands, stay on your feet.
All 3 front row replacements for the Cheetahs, former varsity cup stars.
Advantage is over for the knock.
For UCT, the Shimlers,
Stay.
and Northwest University. Jandre de Beer delays his pass, but Mavundla just can't hold on. Sekeketa sends it away. It's all broken play at this moment, and sending it over the top with the kick.
He's outside when he caught
Easily
the ball.
fielded, no mark
So
available, taken outside the 22.
Yeah.
It's a fair old reply, but it's taken back. And play on, because Litankula played the ball. So it is in the Cheetahs' hands. Gideon van der Merwe getting away. Here's Kasende. Might just be a chance here for the Cheetahs. Kasende's away, and he's going to score again. What a start to the second half for the reigning, defending champions of the Currie Cup.
Yes, excellent work again, Litankula. The back 3 has been on fire for the Toyota Free State Cheetahs. Dan Kasenda defensively and now on attack. He gets his reward with this try.
Yeah, I saw the same.
All starts with Litankula, no chase, throws it into himself, runs towards his forwards. That's the important part there. Has a good tackle fight, finds Gideon van der Merwe, unselfish play, because Dan Kasende is a top-notch finisher.
Bend on his knees. He's in a recognizable tackling position, so no foul play. It was that's a rugby collision. Thanks.
Kick clock counting down. Ethan Wenzel, this is the new reality for all kickers around the world of rugby. Well, perhaps his easiest kick of the entire afternoon. And Wenzel sends it wide. He is human after all. Cheetahs have 47 points.
Yeah, he's been really good. It's that connection with his forwards there. Gideon van der Merwe does so well to pass it to Dan Cassende, who's already at full throttle. You won't catch him. He's so quick.
Nice little sneaky bump there from Jandre Rudolph as well. Call that a try assist. Duan Pretorius with the kickoff. No longer going with the shallow contestables. Hits it towards the 22 where Sekakete waits.
Ball available, use it 9!
The second half going a lot better than the first for the home team. Long caterpillar at the back of that ruck, and Krier sent another one high for Sibu Nkosi to chase.
Backwards from Pepple.
It's unbelievable on the kick chase, in the air and on the ground.
That's a knock-on.
Gershwin were
Knock-on
waiting
advantage.
even ace, still waiting to get back to their full complement. The knock-on advantage being played to the side in purple. Jandre de Beer caught behind the line by Munir Hartzenberg.
Sure.
That ball all wrapped up in the tackle. Might be going back for a penalty advantage, it turned out.
In the previous breakdown.
So what have you made of Munir Hartzenberg, who
Thank you.
made the change in the SA Cup to the centre position, trying to show his little brother Suleiman,
Sure.
anything
No
you
problem,
can do, I can
thank
do
you.
better.
You can come.
Yeah, I think it's a systematic approach. That's what I
Number
really
4,
like
boys,
about
ne?
this.
Hi.
You
Yeah.
can see it's part of their defensive game plan. And he's a player together with him, Gijima and Nkula. They've stopped the service delivery to those wide channels where we know the Griffons are very dangerous.
Mark.
Spoken about
Rupele.
Philander.
Call
You know
them
all
from
about Gershwin Ware.
Call them.
There was the high tackle on Nievenhuis. Very good player as well. Vickers Nievenhuis, discovered from Club Rugby. It's always good to see. He's made a great step up. He's to get
Stay
into the
outside.
game.
Okay, let's go.
Chad the Wen is back. Kurtley Thomas with the double dummy, going up and taking it well. Crucial at line-out time, the 2.03 meter lock.
Thank you.
Product of UWC
Backwards.
Rugby. Highly compromised situation for Keanu Fairs. He had to be brave. And he had to be good as well, securing possession there. But the counter-ruck from the Cheetahs, dominant. Driving over the ball, Sekakete sends it to Krier. Here's Sibu Nkosi. He's beaten the first defender in Nievenhuis. Fires it back in field where Mavundla throws out a desperate hand and saves the situation for the Griffons, who've choked it up again.
I have a knock-on as well.
Very untidy start to this second half for the Purple People Eaters, and the coach Jacques Jury will surely be coming at them in between this match and the next. And by the way, the next match is at home against the Bulls on the 14th of July, followed by Province away next up, so it doesn't get any easier.
Yeah, it really doesn't, and that's why the Cheetahs will be so happy with their spine clicking nicely. Unkosi's been really good. Rivan Krier is there as well. Just look at his reaction. He's lost the ball. He does need to work on those one-handed passes, Unkosi, in contact, but he keeps working, plays to the whistle.
In the last one, but I'll keep my
Been very good. Rivan Krier, another one of those important players for them.
Here's a mark, boys. Let's
Made
go,
Ethan
please.
Vensel look really good, and what a day it is for Jandre now. Crowd favorite.
Yeah. Another product of the Shimlers, the champion Shimlers of this year's Varsity Cup, the combination of Jean Reynal and Ethan Vensel starting that final and the entire season. Jean Reynal, the player that rocks in that final.
Let's reset. Ne?
He
Slowly
came off with a
listen
bit
to
of
my
claret
calls.
flowing down the face
Let's
as
go,
well.
boys.
Yeah, Shimla's great to see a lot of the players get the reward as well. Pierre Ace, their captain, on the bench. Niels Volskenk, can you believe it? That scrummy played third team for Grey College in his matric year, Jean Reynal. Just shows you never give up, doesn't matter your size. Fantastic story, and congratulations to him for getting his first professional outing.
Yeah,
Ball is out.
what a story. Schaefer gets it free for the Griffons. That
Advantage.
was
It was a forward
questionable
pass
pass, that one from Jandre de Beer. The situation being as it was, and the Cheetahs win back possession again.
Play on.
Ethan Vensel hands it off in the midst of contact to Gideon van der Merwe, who improvises and fires one with the chicken wing that lands in the hands of
Don't use your
Munir
hands.
Hartenberg.
Advantage is over. No, that's backwards. Play on.
Clearing from the base of that ruck, Jean Reynal and Sibu Nkosi tracking the defender and getting it away. The forward pass takes away the opportunity. Vernon Paulo charging onto it. What a prospect he is, Vernon Paulo.
Yeah, another one of those players. So much has been said about him, and I tell you what, he's been in the gym
In line.
the last couple of
Yeah.
months, looking the part here. Aiden Davis, come on now. There's Jean Renel. It's an easy pass to make on the inside. I think Jean Renel is...
In the last one, I've got you moving to the left.
Immediately. We've already seen a little kick from him as well, Davis.
Thank you. Just take the message, Victor. Thank you. There's the mark. Let's go, boys, please.
Great game as well for the debutants. It's opening up quite nicely. They'll get the opportunity to express themselves, get some confidence from their first Carling Black Label Curry Cup cap. Potential to be a memorable one, at least for Ethan Wenzel already. It definitely is.
Bind. Set.
Keegan Schaefer, the former Puma, has looked outstanding himself on debut for the Griffons.
Ball is out.
Gets it away to Duan Pretorius. The Nakati number 10 loops around, sends it wide. The bouncing ball to Andrew Korta. Korta fires to Philander. Philander has some space to work with. Tries for a...
Okay, stop. Just a knock-on the ground by number 21. Knock-on.
An ambitious pass inside it was. Turns out to be a knock-on. From the Cheetahs, Griffons will have to put into the scrum.
And you can expect a few mistakes here and there from these inexperienced players.
I was standing on this side, I didn't see
Exuberance
but
of
I
youth.
take
It's
the note.
Gilroy Philander. They're never
go,
really
please.
on
Here's the
an
mark.
extremely high level of difficulty to try and pass that ball, but so easy to get carried away. All in all, though, I think I'll be very happy, all the debutants, with
Fine, boys, please.
their first game.
Fine, boys, please.
Mwango
Come
Ngundue,
in.
I thought was pretty good for the Novavid Griffons.
Okay, let's go. Crouch. Bind. Set.
New front rows for both teams.
18.
The Griffons front row
18,
penalized.
overextended.
18 is the number. Butle Nojekwa.
And it's Simon Vetstraat there. Journeyman's played all over the country. Simon Vetstraat, almost 39 years old. It's just so good for the inexperienced players to be able to absorb from him. Vetstraat, great hooker. Good scrummager, good line-out thrower, keeps working hard.
6-9 purple. Stop.
Not supporting their weight.
6-9.
There was
Open up, boys.
Thokozisi
17.
Kumete,
Call everyone. This is the middle. Call everyone.
DHS Old Boy,
Purple.
on debut as well.
Purple. Open up. Okay, let's go.
Vernon Paulo, the bullet into the line out, hits the mark, and the Cheetahs are rolling forward. The resistance from the Griffons deeply disorganized.
That's one stop. 9.
Vernon Paulo tucked in at the back, trying to make sure he stays behind Cheetahs players. Well bound there, fighting his way into white jerseys, and as a result, still moving forward with the rolling maul. Isolated now.
Available. Stay.
5 meters out, the Cheetahs start. The pass not great from Jean Drainel, and Munir Hartzenberg struggles to hold on. The Griffons claim possession.
Small neck on. Stay.
Sipa Mandla, Mingo
It's fine, we started
Piti,
onside.
taking it to ground, and the charge down comes from Seke Kete. Chaos results in Nevenaith diving on the ball.
Go for the knock on the breakdown here. Just a small knock on.
And that's the right call. The chaos that saw Munir Hartzenberg trying to pick up the ball resulted in a knock-on. Scrum put into the Griffons. But Fudge, start to the second half, not like the first. They're going to have to get that right going forward.
Yeah, look, the scoreline doesn't help
Let's go,
as well.
please.
They just have to throw everything
Boys,
at
let's
it.
go.
The Griffons
18, I need your feet closer now.
just don't want to stick
Let's
to your
go, boys,
basics
please.
really well.
There's a mark.
Try to organize that chaos, get into your right shape, exit nicely, get a good kick chase. You to try to apply pressure, regain possession in a better field position.
Sure. In. Locks. Okay. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Penalized at the previous scrum. Nojekwa looks to be under duress here.
That side. Come here, boys.
On the other prop, we have another debutant, Thokozisi
Feet closer.
Gumede,
Feet closer. Let's keep it up. There's a mark, boys. Let's go, please. Quick reset.
part of an SA development squad that included the likes of Jaden Hendrickse, Elrich Low, and Evan Roos.
And it's players like that, you just want to see them get an opportunity to play rugby. Play some rugby, go up against some quality opposition, just like the opportunity for a lot of the debutants here in this game.
Bind. Set. Stay behind.
Well, the scrum sets were solid in the first half, but in the second, the Cheetahs
Under pressure.
are feasting on the purple people eaters. Quick play from the home team. Another 5 points on the board. It's a festival of rugby in the second half. And guess who? Another debutant crosses the line. Jean Drainel, welcome to the Currie Cup.
Yeah, it's a rebuilding phase, isn't it, for the Toyota Free State Cheetahs, with Frans staying at the helm. Isaac van der Westhuizen. And there it is. Yeah, he's a character. It'll be so entertaining to watch throughout his career. He loves this, loves a quick tap, always catches the opposition napping, but it's the way that he's able to find space in close quarters, keeps a low center of gravity and finishes. Exciting times in Bloemfontein.
20 seconds.
They really have got some good depth and great illustration of it in this first game.
Well, testing the limits in the second half with his kicks. Wenzel sees that one fly off the post and over. It's 54 points to the Cheetahs. Here's the try. A tightly contested first half. The Griffons have failed to add to their tally in the second. And in these opening 20 minutes, the floodgates have opened. And the Cheetahs are in full control, the champions. Duan Pretorius sends it high. Well, some confusion from the Cheetahs. Clear knock-on is the question from Paul Mente, and the answer is yes, indeed.
He's in line, if anything. Let's go, boys, please.
So many players underneath it, maybe just miscommunicating, no one really nominating it. Difficult one. There were 4 players who could have taken that.
AR, check that side.
I suppose that's what happens when you have 9 debutants for the Cheetahs and 6 Currie Cup debutants in the same team.
Some more players are going to get the opportunity. Captain of the Shimlas, Pierre Ace coming on. Niels Forskank, former head boy of Grey College and brilliant player for Shimlas as well, comes on. Andre Tredru's done some fantastic work.
Varsity Cup is the gift that keeps on giving. Tap and go from Kikanyang. Now the clearance from Cheslin Arendse, one of the debutants for the Griffons. Have a fair few themselves. Arendse, big pressure coming from Seke Kete. It's been a clinical second half performance from the champions. The returning captain, returning from Swansea, representing the Ospreys, Seke Kete. A place where Jean-Andre Rudolph also spent some time trying for the turnover. The all-action loose forward. That's not exactly what the Griffons would have wanted. Catching it flat-footed and being driven back in the tackle by Robert Hunt. Jared Krier receiving that one behind the gain line and losing more ground. Paulo trying for the turnover. Arendse gets it away. Physical play from Gumere. Arendse seeing nothing on to the left. Gets it to Gershwin, where and the Blitzbach can create something out of nothing himself. Couldn't get it done this time. The Cheetahs have come up with possession again, and Gideon van der Merwe comes around the corner. Robbie Petzer onto the field for the Griffons.
Ball is one. Stay.
Player who's played
Stay.
all around the world, including Rugby ATL in the Colorado Raptors,
No, leave it. Leave.
in the United States of America Major League Rugby.
Lose line.
Jean Drainel.
Check and back.
Wenzel
But it is over for the knock.
looked utterly accomplished in his debut in the
Backwards.
Currie Cup. Sabu and Corsi, it's not his first rodeo. Rudolph tries to get the kick through. Is that a charge down? Nell, sharp to it, uses the handoff as well. Up to the 22-meter line. It's all action in the second half, and it's rich entertainment. Wenzel with the cross kick, running onto this. Kasende, the bounce, cruel. Oh, so cruel.
Flag is up. The whole midfield is offside.
They're really
The whole
starting to
midfield.
express
They were
themselves now.
onside.
The
Thank you.
Cheetahs, and to the frustration of the Griffons captain, Duan Pretorius. It is a frustrating afternoon for the side playing away from home, the Griffons. Things just not coming off. They did have some good opportunities in that first half, but congratulations to the Toyota Free State Cheetahs for sticking to their systems.
12 wide.
Jean Renal has looked
12
the part,
wide, sub.
and you can see the
Send-
Griffons
send us
trying
up,
to
please.
reload, clearly offsides.
Time is off.
And well, how close was
12
this one?
wide. Just hang on. Just hold it. Just
Ali
hold it. Please hold
Kaya
it. Number
Mujima
5, purple.
making his way from
You
the
have been
field.
subbed. Number 5, purple.
Kom Perez!
I want discipline.
Marco Jansen van Vieren.
Discipline. Okay. Can we go?
How good
Time
has
back
this
on.
player been at line-out time? Curtly Ambrose Thomas, his middle name Ambrose.
No contest.
To the old school cricket lovers out there. Jean Renal sends it away to Marco Jansen van Vieren. Player who can also fill in at halfback,
On the line. Use it
but
now.
not playing there now because Jean Renal's in position and the Cheetahs are over the line again and they've scored once more.
Ball is on the line.
Yes, Niels Volskenk. Another debutant. Another first try at the professional level. Great player. Gets his first Carling Black Label Currie Cup try, Niels Volskenk. Already seen one from Ethan Wenzel, one from Jean Renal as well.
Look, you can't just stand up. I'm managing.
Great patience here now, gets a little bit closer. I like that. Good little bind on him just as he gets possession of the ball. You're not allowed to bind before.
Well done,
It's
Chef.
good work from Robert Hunt and Vernon Paulo.
Ethan Wenzel to take the score beyond 60 points in the 66th minute of the match. Far more accurate this time, fires it through, and it's turned into a rout in Bloemfontein. The Cheetahs lead 61-13.
Yeah, talk about a game of two halves. It's almost 40 points now in the second half. And it's just accuracy. Good shape there, good finish. Great teamwork from the forwards. Got a feeling the flags will be flying high for the Cheetahs this season.
Very likely event that Sekaketa receives. The Griffons chase, not there to put pressure on the ball receiver. And the Cheetahs in this second half have been the only team on the field, really. Meneer Hartzenberg into contact. Ethan Wenzel confidently flicking the ball out wide for Kasende.
Never on the ball for me.
The Kinshasa-born winger. And Gideon van der Merwe can't protect that one from a brilliant counteract coming from Jandre de Beer. Cheslin Arendse in position to clear, driven back in the contact. Joshua Paris on his debut. And the Griffons will say, although the Cheetahs may have 9 debutants and 6 Currie Cup debutants, the Griffons have 10 Currie Cup debutants in their squad today. Perhaps the reason why they've suffered so badly in this second half. But they have a chance to get back on the front foot here with Cheslin Arendse, Robbie Petzer sending it wide in the face of pressure from Sibu Nkosi. Looking to keep it alive, Rian Olivier. Arendse to a narrow blind side, but Gershwin Ware doesn't need much space to work with. The blitz box sends it over the top. Gershwin Ware, he's in there. The Griffons with a never say die attitude and a smile on his face, Ware.
Yeah, loving life. Gershwin Ware gets his first as well. That's a great fight back from the Novavid Griffons. We know it's part of their team culture.
Thanks.
Never say die, they'll keep coming at you.
Let's go.
This is really good. There's the accuracy they've been lacking up until then. Get the ball to Gershwin Ware, get the ball to your strikers in a little bit of space, and you can see how dangerous they are. Fantastic chip and chase Ware.
Plays his club rugby for the Villages of Worcester.
Let's go, please.
Played one tournament for the Blitzbox. As Gershwin Ware shining here for the Griffons. We get points on the board in the second half at last. 41 points between the teams. Ethan Wenzel goes long. The kick falling to Kwikanyang. He's shown confidence in the contact today. Arendse, the burly halfback, improvises the kick and does well in the end. Pressure coming from the Cheetahs. Lita Nkula beats the first defender and accelerates. Nkula fires inside for Paulo. Paulo dragged to ground. The Cheetahs in an ominous position again if you're a Griffons fan. Kasenda on the carry. Shooting in for that ball. Duan Pretorius slows it down as he intended, surely. Cameron Dawson on the carry. The recycle, not clean, but Jandre Null makes it good. Slower ball as Nell not available, and the Griffons attack the counter-rack again.
No, leave it. Leave the ball.
Oh, that's brilliant work from the Northern Free Staters as Petzer fills in at halfback and gets it off to Paris. Massive lock is Paris. Played for CPUT in the Varsity Shield. Here's Kota. Both the fullbacks starting today love to run the ball. Arendse might have watched that one go away from him, but the Griffons do just enough to retain possession. Orateng Kwikanyang is going to have to get that pass away. Paris caught well behind the gain line.
Use 9.
Arendse, Petzer thought about it. Started the run.
Release.
Arendse again under pressure. He's not getting that protection from the forwards, which he needs to take his time and organize. These are all systems that the coaches can work on going ahead in this competition, but the Griffons need to make sure that they do not finish bottom of the log this year, because that is relegation for 2 years from the Carling Black Label Currie Cup. Marku Jansen van Vieren, a bit of space to run into. Duan Pretorius attacks that one on the ground and finishes the turnover with his foot. Getting the pass away was Jared Creer, and now running free the front ranker, Nojekwa. Arendse. Jandre De Beer turns to the boot. Sees some space to kick into. It's Griffons players after this. Kota's there first. The bounce goes away from him. So unfortunate. Great chase from Kota. He's got ripping speed. As does Kasende. What a match from Kasende.
They have huge tests coming up the next 2 weeks. That's what I really enjoy about the structure of this year's Carling Black Label Currie Cup. No real easy games here.
Who's coming off?
The Griffons in a pool of death. Next week they go up against the Bulls at home in Velkom, and then they play Western Province away. The Toyota Free State Cheetahs at Toyota Stadium will welcome Western Province and then go to Loftus Versfeld to take on the Bulls. That's happening now in the next 2 weeks. That will be a true test for a lot of these players, including that man right there, Ethan Wenzel.
Come down, everyone, just come down.
To be clear, as we mentioned earlier, 2 groups in the Currie Cup this year.
Is down, it's fine. Please stand back 10. Stand back 10, please.
You play home and away against the teams in your group. In the group with the Griffons and the Cheetahs are Bulls and Western Province. Both of these teams will be playing Bulls and Western Province over the next 2 rounds. And then you play 1 match against the teams from the other group being Sharks, Pumas, Lions and Griquas.
What a group that is.
Please step back.
Hard to call the group of death. We were speaking about that pre-match.
Okay, the player is up. Open up, gents, please.
Butle Nojekwa rising up in his 10th Currie Cup cap to return to the fray. Vernon Paulo, no jump from the Cheetahs. Great trick play.
Stand still, white, stop.
George Lawrence onto the field for side from the Free State, another product of the Shimlers.
There's a mark.
Varsity Cup player that rocks in 2022, as a matter of fact.
I think it's great to see our Frans Steyn and the head coach Isaac van der Westhuizen just allowing the work and the developmental work that Andre Tredru and Melusin Tetre have done through the Shimlers. Absolutely costing the Griffons the penalties.
Simon Vestraat feeds the line out, but the Griffons unsuccessful in that pursuit, and Cheetahs will start from deep here. Lawrence moving it through the hands. Jansen van Vieren gets it away to Meneer Hartenberg, and now the danger bells should be ringing for the Griffons. Lita Nkula on the outside, and he's got Sabu Nkosi in support. Nkosi waiting for Nkula to commit to a line. And it breaks down in the end.
Yeah, I think Litankula needed to decide there. Do I shift the ball off to Spoon Kosi early enough to give him the option to play it back to me on the inside, or do I try and switch and give it to Spoon Kosi early enough so that he can use his footwork and his pace? But this is fantastic from Munir Hartzenberg. Ball in two hands, deceives the defense. Jean-Andre de Brier, who shifts off of him. Litankula, good support, but here it is. Give it to Spoon Kosi here. Give it back on the inside. It's a great defense from Kota, must be said. Stays nice and aware, nice and balanced.
Vestergaard feeds another well-contested line-out. Rian Olafia taking that for the Griffons.
Broke away.
Breaking away and getting well tackled.
Right on the ball.
Oh boy, the turnover comes from the Cheetahs. That is hard work on the ground. Was it Vernon Paulo? And they're right on the brink of it yet again.
Your left hand is on the floor, your right hand is on the ball. Not supporting your body weight, 21.
Lawrence fires into touch.
Line.
On the back of that turnover,
Discipline.
executed in the blink of an eye
Discipline.
by Paulo, penalized Mingo Pete.
He's been consistent with this poor Mente and clearly putting his hands on the ground. You need to give the referee the right picture, support your weight with your legs.
Paulo feeds the line out, just brought in on the fingertips, but the Cheetahs could not control as a result, and Munir Hartzenberg confidently passing that one away. This is Boone Corsi. Gideon van der Merwe. That turnover looks like a better attempt. It's a great attempt from Butle, not Jekwa. The front ranker that plays like a flanker.
Leave it. Okay. Thank you.
Ardenser works the narrow blind with Vestergaard fighting through the tackle of Nkosi.
White.
Ardenser. Kanyang brought down behind the gain line. Ardenser. Well, not expecting that one. No Jekwa, but showing great hands. Some of those passes difficult to deal with.
No knock.
No knock is the call. Kota fires it back inside to Fairs, and the pass goes to Kasende. Kasende deals with the defender, gets the chicken wing away. Well, it's frantic play from both sides here. And Robert Hunt
Never on the ball.
brings some clarity to the situation with a straight line. Another knock-on comes. Well, the first knock-on comes. Frantic pace here in round one. The Carling Black Label Curry Cup.
Both sides will relish the opportunity to chuck around the over ball.
Victor. Okay, I was having a knock-on. I just got a call now. Number 8 white. There's a croc roll by him here, so it's going to be a penalty against you. Number 8 white. Call back 10, please. Number 8. Said 8 white.
Now the crocodile roll.
Croc roll. Under the new laws, you can't do the croc roll.
Another part of the new laws, as Paul Mente has just mentioned. And if you're not sure what a crocodile roll is,
Yeah.
watch a replay of the World Cup final and see the play that took Bongi Manambi off the field early in that match. That is the danger that a croc roll can present, an injury which lasted many months, not only the length of that match. So it's not on the neck, it's the player that connects with the body of another player and then allows their body to fall to the side, which can compromise the legs of the player trying to affect the turnover. Vestergaard feeds, another brilliant contest from the Cheetahs.
Leave the legs, Rudolph.
They really make life extremely difficult for their opposition with the number of line-out jumpers they have and their dedication to contesting at all times. Seke Kete getting all involved in that rolling maul.
You see the same picture?
Did he collapse it though?
Okay. Here's the ball. No. Here's the
Paul
ball.
Mente in discussion with his assistant referees. So there's nothing wrong, and the ball comes back on the Cheetah side of life. Lodens taking it to the line. The offload to Nel. Here it is to Gideon van der Merwe. He will not be touched. He's in on the double. 21 tries for Gideon van der Merwe in 48 appearances. He is prolific.
Yeah, that's the picture that I had. Thank you.
Good set play. George Lawrence straightens and attacks the line. We've seen so many backdoor chicken wing passes, and Jean-Andre now, fantastic skill to put away Gideon van der Merwe. Just doesn't stop working. The defense not good enough here from the Griffons. lack of communication. They needed to be set a little bit earlier. Quick ball allows Gideon van der Merwe to break through and score.
"68 points become 70, courtesy of George Lawrence and the Toyota Cheetahs. Before the match between the Bulls and Western Province taking place tomorrow in Cape Town, the Cheetahs are fully in control of Group 1 of 2 groups in this year's Carling Black Label Currie Cup.
Use 9!
And to be clear, both of the groups will be on the same log, from which 4 teams will be chosen at the end of the group stage.
Ball is available.
Ball cleared away by the very impressive Jean Reynel. Daniel Cassendes after this. Cassendes slowing down, using the boot. The bounce should be good. Cassendes after it. Cassendes gonna go all the way. The reigning champions are looking first class in the first round of the Currie Cup.
Extremely entertaining game of rugby. Daniel Cassende has been fantastic. So many players in this Toyota Free State Cheetahs side putting up their hand for a man of the match. Doesn't stop working the skill levels. We saw Lita Nkula do something similar. Gets a good bounce, still has some work to do. Needs to get off the mark quickly to burn Arendse. Never a problem for Cassende.
Lawrence, another easy job, putting another 2 points on the board there. The scoreboard has run away from the Northern Free State side. Daniel Cassendes run away from the defenders.
Yeah, he does so well here. The skill levels, the focus I've seen from the back three in this Cheetah side, it's exactly what they need. Being competitive defensively and on attack, all systems firing for the Cheetahs.
Duan Pretorius firing this one high to restart the match. Sekaketa underneath that one. We're in the final minute of play here in the glorious sunshine of the Free State. Marco Janssen van Vieren applying some pace, breaking the line wide open. It's a surefire try for Jean Reynel. He's going to get his double on debut.
Yeah, it's all smiles. I mean, proud coaches, they know how much it means to the players. The fans are on their feet as well. How did we get to a 100-point game? No one would have said that would have been the case in the first half. Almost 60 points in the second half. And Jean Reynel, well, he's a fantastic character, a great gentleman. Very good break here. Again, the Griffons, the attitude maybe just slacking a little bit. Yeah. The defensive lines really not linking up in 6s and 7s. And Jean Reynel, great support line. It was really good work by Marco Janssen van Vieren. He gets a double.
Living the dream.
Yep. 15 seconds.
Living the dream without a doubt.
George Lawrence. With a slightly more challenging conversion attempt, puts another 2 points on the board. And consider the curtain raised for the Springbok match against Ireland later this afternoon. Jean-Ray Rudolph, a yellow card in the first half. Class on either side of that. A big part of the reason that the Cheetahs got over the line today. But in the second half, everybody was firing on all cylinders while the Griffons faded away. Fudge, what did you make of that?
Yeah, Ethan Wenzel, I think for me, star of the show. Swoon Nkosi, that will be a huge one for him to have had the game he had. Brilliant under the high ball. Looked like he had incredible intent on defense. His positional play was spot on. And on the inside, Hartzenberg and Mgijima, that was a really good combo. Ria van Krier and Wenzel. And then Jean Reynel coming off the bench. They've still got so many players injured. What a performance by the home side, the Toyota Free State Cheetahs. The Griffons showed good fight in the first half. Unfortunately, just not accurate enough to finish some opportunities. And the game just opened up and the floodgates opened.
In the 2023 Currie Cup season, the Griffons picked up one victory for themselves, and that victory was a famous one against the Bulls in Velkom. Fudge, do you see them getting another win on the board in this year's Currie Cup?
Well, look, I think if in that first half they showed some good character. I'm not sure. Remember, it's a rebuilding phase for them with so many debutants, but a huge test for both these sides next week. It's going to be a really, really good Black Label Currie Cup.
So, next week's fixtures coming up. There's another one on Sunday. Watch the books later today. It's the Cheetahs that win, 82 points to 20.